Welcome to Lifelink International Adoption. I'm Pat Radley, Director of Adoption. Lifelink was established in 1895 to serve vulnerable children and families. Since that time, we've served over thousands of families and children. In the early 1980s, we heard about waiting, orphaned, abandoned, and neglected children in a number of foreign countries and decided that our mission was to find families for these children as well. We established direct adoption programs with agencies in the countries of Korea, China, Philippines, and Hong Kong, and have been placing children from these countries for the last 27 years in the states of Illinois, Iowa, and Wisconsin. Some of the services that we provide to families are home studies for families adopting domestically or internationally, parent training, and post-adoption services. We enjoy being part of the adoption process with families and helping families build their family through adoption. We look forward to working with you and your family.
Talking to you about the home study process, which is a requirement for every international adoption. The home study process is both educational and an opportunity for us to get a little bit of an idea about who you are and do an assessment to make sure that you're ready and you know full well what it means to adopt internationally. We'll ask you to assemble a series of documents, things like birth certificates, marriage license, physicals, those kinds of things that most people can do with very little preparation and with a little assistance from us if you don't know how to acquire them. Then we'll ask you to come in and do a series of interviews, during which you'll do a lot of the talking. We'll ask you about your family of origin, your mom, your dad, your sisters, your brothers, where you went to school, how you felt about school, your job, where you hope to adopt from, the child you're requesting, how you parent, how you intend to parent, some of the differences between parenting an adoptive child versus a biological child. We'll also mention in the home study what your friends have said about you, because we'll send out reference letters. And then after all of these interviews are done, we write a document, and that document will go to the Department of Children and Family Services, USCIS, which is the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, and your placing source or the country from which you're adopting.
I'm going to talk to you a little bit about post-placement. We do provide post-placement services for all of our adoptive families. The placing country determines how long the post-placement supervision period lasts, usually anywhere from 6 months to 5 years. We provide post-placement services in the home for all of our adoptive families. When we come out to your home, we sit and talk. We ask questions. We give you the opportunity to ask us questions. We like to sit and observe to see how everyone's getting along. We like to see the child in their home setting. We like to see you in your home setting. How's everyone getting along? How's everyone bonding and attaching? If you have children in the home, we like to see how they're getting along. We like to talk to them too to see how they're feeling about everything. It's part of the job that we really enjoy. We really like to see everyone in the home, to see how everyone's getting along. We also want to talk to you to see if you have any questions or concerns, if there's anything we can do, if there are any suggestions we can offer, if we can give any recommendations, any referrals. It's really something we enjoy. We really enjoy coming out to the house and working with you. We're just here to help.
Lifelink began its international adoption programs in 1984, and one of the first countries we began placing children for adoption from was Seoul, Korea. Lifelink's had a partnership with Eastern Social Welfare Society since that time, and we've facilitated over 2,800 children from Korea with families, placement into families in Illinois, Iowa, and Wisconsin. What's really nice about Korea is that Korea has a long history of adoption services dating back to the 1950s. Children in Korea are in foster care with loving foster parents and receive regular medical care. As families wait for the children's legal process in Korea to be completed, they receive pictures and updates on their children on a regular basis. Korea is a wonderful country to travel to. Families can either travel to Korea to bring their children home or have their child escorted to the United States.
Lifelink International Adoption became accredited in China in 1994. And since that time, we've been placing healthy children and waiting children, including children with special needs. For For those families with Chinese heritage, or for those families living in China or Hong Kong, China will expedite the referral process. If you feel you can open your home to an older child from China or a child with moderate special needs, this program may be for you. The children are both male and female and born with correctable and non-correctable special needs, such as cleft lip and or palate, club feet, heart issues that may have already been corrected, and healthy children who have grown up in an orphanage or foster home since infancy, or even children abandoned at an older age. The age of the children is between ages 1 to 14. The time frame is really quite short and can take less than a year once your dossier is logged in.
Thanks for joining us to learn more about our program. If you're interested in applying to our agency or finding out more about any of the countries that we work with, please feel free to contact us through our direct line 630-521-8281 or through our website www.lifelinkadoption.org.